It is officially the fourth playoff meeting between Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in the last 5 seasons. And each one before this one has come down to the wire and been absolute entertainment to its biggest fulfillment. And we end up back in Arrowhead for another AFC Championship match. It is the Kansas City Chiefs emerging from the tunnel ready to play host today to the number 2 seed Buffalo Bills for the right to go to New Orleans and join Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders, making history as a rookie, looking to keep it up against the winner of this game. These two quarterbacks are no stranger to the spotlight. Mahomes holding a 3-0 advantage in the playoffs. When it matters most, he is victorious twice in the divisional round and once in the AFC title, looking to make it 2 for 2 in both criteria as we are underway from Arrowhead. Buffalo will receive the opening kickoff, taken from the 4-yard line up to the 26. Is where Josh Allen will begin his AFC title campaign. Buffalo been through heartbreak time and time again. Last season ending on a missed field goal against this very team. That time in Buffalo, a place where earlier this season they took down the Kansas City Chiefs in one of their 2 losses. Their only legitimate loss of the season. So revenge on both sides of the football is in play for this one. What up, John Zeller? Santorio, Eagles Pro, Trex, everybody else joining me throughout SM and Chile. With a late join as well. Glad to have you guys here for the AFC Championship game. Winner heads to Super Bowl 59 in a couple of Sundays as Josh Allen with a touch pass down the middle finds his rookie wide receiver, Keon Coleman. That'll be a gain of 3 to the 29-yard line. Josh Allen with an MVP campaign type of season. Mahomes not so much, having another rough year under Matt Nagy, an offensive coordinator. Seeing some linear correlation between the two. Nonetheless, though, this Kansas City team succeeding on the backbone of their defense as Allen steps up and right on cue, Mike Dana able to make a difference on that play. 3rd and 7 coming up here for Kansas City. A team that has still not scored 30 points all season long. And they're getting away with it. 15-2 plus a playoff win right here against Houston last weekend. They were outgained and some would argue outplayed against Houston. Lots of penalty yardage in their favor. 3rd and 7 here from Allen down the middle. Zips that one complete to Dalton Kincaid. Still fighting for yards down to the 42. 13-yard pickup and the opening first down belongs to the Buffalo Bills. Bears and Patriots in the same playoffs. That's like the most 2003 thing of all time. That would be fire in present day, though. James Cook lining up to the left side of Allen this time. Keon Coleman, rookie out of Florida State in motion. Screen pass set up to Cook up the sideline, trying to break away. And he is tackled after a pickup of 6. So James Cook been a healthy factor in this offense as well. A lot of his touchdowns very similar to Saquon Barkley, stolen at the goal line by his quarterback. But regardless, very nice statistical season for James Cook as he looks to make an impact here. And the biggest stage Buffalo has been on since they lost 4 consecutive Super Bowls. The narrative right now surrounding their franchises. Allen finds his running back down the middle, weaving through defenders down to the Kansas City 32. Couple of consecutive catches. That one more on the fly. Runs a beautiful Texas route in the face of the linebackers and already into Tyler Bass range at the 32. Looks like that is Amari Cooper in the backfield joining Allen and Cook this time around on 1st and 10. 4-man rush from Kansas City. See if they can get some pressure today as that pass will be caught from the backfield by Amari Cooper. Mid-season acquisition for Buffalo. Coming over from the Cleveland Browns after their disastrous season. Madden always spams that tackling intermission. Yeah, they really do. Nothing like the spinning tackle. Cooper collects his first catch of this AFC title game, and Allen going to go right back to him inside the red zone. And Amari Cooper's got a first down catch down to the 19-yard line. So just some basic throws here from Josh Allen. Not doing too much, not taking any downfield shots. Has not run the football yet in this one either. And yet their offense is finding a lot of success. Kind of surprising on a historic defense like this, and they are yet to make any noise. 1st and 10, Allen, sidearm pass caught by Cooper. 3 consecutive receptions for the Crimson Tide receiver. Up to the 13-yard line, 2nd and 5 on the way. I think this game will be a little bit better IRL than the Commanders Eagles, but this would take a lot to top that simulation, which came down to the wire. Kincaid lining up at side end this time. No sign of Dawson Knox on this drive yet. Screen pass set up to James Cook. Room to work with. Left side he goes, setting up 1st and goal. Hit out of bounds by Justin Reed at the 4. Kansas City selling out on the pass, and to their benefit, they would have been correct. Not expecting anything from the backfield on 2nd medium. And this has been a very healthy offensive start for the Buffalo Bills. Crowd, of course, always going to be a factor here at Arrowhead. Little touch pass to Khalil Shakir, trying to cut up the middle, finding nothing but a loss of a yard. And once again, Brian Cook and Justin Reed are the first two there. Sets up a 2nd goal from the 5-yard line now. Josh Allen yet to run the football on this opening drive. See if that changes here on 2nd and goal. Back to pass for now, rolling right, throwing on the run, connecting with Khalil Shakir for the opening score at Arrowhead. Bills are on the board first with their opening drive. Goes exactly according to plan. Beautifully orchestrated. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. That is why he's an MVP candidate in the 2024-25 season. Finds Shakir wide open. Making defenders chase you and throw it across the face of the field. That's what he's done all year long. That is a successful 5-minute drive from Josh Allen. Going to be short, simple ball drives look like that. That is very true. Last one was a little bit lengthy. No doubt about that. Bass is on for the extra point. Trying to keep his foot as sharp as possible. Off to a good start with the extra point. 11 plays, 74-yard, 4-minute, 52-second drive. What a way to kick this one off. What up, X off? What is the Chiefs three-peat? Wait, hang on. You want to, but I also want Cooper to get a ring. You want to see the Chiefs three-peat? Interesting. Here, D-Hop might retire after the season. I figured rumors like that would be speculating. Not too surprised. That's where you go to get rings nowadays, I guess, if you're feeling a little bit elderly as a receiver. Chiefs are going to open up here with a return from, looks like, Carson Steele. Up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will begin his AFC title first quarter. 73 yards away from the end zone. Want to see it for the historical factor? Fair enough. I'm not going to say I would want to see it, but I would tolerate it a lot more this year than I would have last year, despite it even happening last year. See how Patrick Mahomes responds as the back-to-back Kansas City Chief champions of the world back in action here as Mahomes actually going to be the first quarterback to take off with a run. It's a pickup of 4 to his left side, so maybe his legs are going to be a factor. Remember, a couple of postseasons ago, hurt his ankle against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and a lot of people thought that would mess with his mobility. It did the opposite, turned him into a mobile quarterback. Taught him how to be a little bit more dual threat as he picks up 4 there with his legs. Hand off to Pacheco, upended and taken down, a loss of 2 yards. Greg Rousseau, who had a big impact game in the AFC divisional round against Baltimore with the TFL. So 3rd and 8 coming up here for Kansas City. Very similar to that 3rd and 7 Buffalo opened up with before they ended up getting their drive moving along. About to find out if Kansas City will find the same success on 3rd and 8 from the 29. Mahomes well protected, not going to last all day. Throws sidearm down the field, and it's caught by Samaje Perine. Former Bengal picks up 19. And it is plenty of yards to move the chains for the first down. Pacheco injury ruined him. Most running backs do not recover well from injury. First quarter Pacheco will be talked about to future generations, no doubt. Travis Kelce lining up on the left side this time. Mahomes has 3 receivers to his right, and he will go that direction. Open in space. That looks like Hollywood Brown has a quiet start to the postseason. But here he is in the AFC title game, ready to break loose to the Buffalo 30. File back continuing to win until he eclipses Birdie's rings. I don't think he'll ever get to that point personally, but it could happen. Drive is moving along quite smoothly for Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs here. Another 1st and 10 pass. There is Travis Kelce breaking away from Taylor Rapp. Taken down at the 15-yard line. Red zone opportunity number 1 for KC. Going to be a battle of who can get a stop inside the 20. So far, neither team showing any signs of succession in that area. Well-protected drive so far. Mahomes has not felt pressure even a single time. 1st and 10. Quick pass is caught by Xavier Worthy. His pickup of 8 yards. We'll see the Chiefs down to the 7. What up, Sports Beast? Welcome back. Long time no see. Good to have you here for the AFC title sim. Bills lead at 7-0. Kansas City looking for a response on their opening drive in the waning minutes of the opening quarter. See if Pacheco has another monster first quarter run in his arsenal. Mahomes quick pass left side that is caught by Kelce and read well by the Bills secondary. Loss of a yard on the reception. Yes, simmed all the wild card and divisional games. Going to upload highlights for the conference title games. Actually, Commanders and Eagles highlights should be up. Mahomes from under center here on 3rd and 3. No running back in the backfield. That's because Pacheco's in motion. Quick pass going his direction, and it will be caught near the end zone. Somehow does not get in, but down to the 1. Kansas City set up with ample opportunity to respond to the Bills' opening touchdown. Already top 2 all-time. I don't know about that. I still think Manning's got him. I'd be willing to put him at 3, maybe. You could argue that. Kareem Hunt in the backfield this time on 1st and goal. Mahomes off the play action, though, and Matt Milano's got him. 6-yard sack taken. And the old 1st and goal from the 1-play action. Nothing beats it in Madden. The most consistent play, perhaps ever. Results in a sack every single time. Just the way it works, apparently. Into our final 30 seconds now of the first quarter. 6-yard loss there for Patrick Mahomes. Trying to get it back to the end zone. Left side he goes. It'll be caught by D-Hop, and he is taken down at the 2. Terrell Bernard on the tackle. And a quick opening quarter sees Kansas City still working on their opening drive. 3rd and goal coming up as we had 96 yards the other direction. It's the Bills 7, the Chiefs nothing after 1 from Arrowhead. Very similar to the national championship, where the opening drive for the opposite team doesn't even get finished. Second quarter underway. 3rd and goal here for Mahomes from the 2-yard line. This time going to hand off to Kareem Hunt, and he is going to get shut down at the 1. That is the first stand of likely 2 here for Buffalo. Got to guess that Andy Reid is going to keep the offense on the field and roll the dice. Historically successful on 4th down, and they will go. A rather long yard here on 4th and goal. But the offense looking to tie it up with a touchdown. Mahomes, well protected, rolling left. He is going to do it himself, and he's not going to get there. A heroic stop at the 1-yard line by this Bills defense. It's Taylor Rapp. Wrapping up Mahomes. Denied at the very brink of the goal line. That's a big-time play for the secondary in Buffalo. That is significant. So Allen will take over with his heels on some chalk. But that's a big-time stop. What up, Lila? Should have pulled the fake pass on the run. Should have. Wonderful stop there from the Buffalo defense. And now 1st and 10. Allen with little to no breathing room. Hand off to James Cook, and he will deliver about a yard or 2, which they will take gladly at this point. Don't want to fall victim to a safety. As we are through our first minute of the second quarter. Another run-heavy formation here on 2nd. Nate, hand off to Ray Davis up the middle. And he finds 5 yards on his opening carry. Reggie Gilliam, the fullback, led the way. Delivered a key block as well. So 3rd and 3 now. You're thinking more 1st down instead of room for your punter. Bills trying to take their time on their second drive. So they have the advantage up 7. Allen from the shotgun on a 3rd and 3. standing in his own goal line. Right side pass knocked away, incomplete. Nick Bolton, the big fella. Criminally underrated linebacker with the PBU, and the Chiefs do get a stop. So some may argue the gamble was a huge loss, but in all reality, that is the price you pay, is giving the ball back and getting it right back after a 3-and-out. Punt coming up here for the Buffalo Bills, as this one is way back and returnable from the 45 up to the 49. So a short field to work with here for Mahomes and the Kansas City offenses. They came up empty after going forward on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line on their opening drive. So 8:17 to go in the opening half. Both these teams taking their time getting started offensively. Expect that to turn around pretty quickly. Kansas City put up 52 in the divisional round simulation game against Houston. Not quite the same in reality. Travis Kelce moving slowly in motion from bottom to top as Mahomes going to fire deep down the sideline, and it's knocked away incomplete by Christian Benford. Well, actually, that time it's Rasul Douglas, former Green Bay Packer. Stopping the clock with 8:12 to go in this opening half, which has been dominated by defense for the most part. Mahomes trying to pick apart the defense after another incompletion. Down the middle of the field he goes, and this time he does have his man, Hollywood Brown, to the 30. Well, for a team that has gone through a ton of adversity at wide receiver, they have gone out of their way to pick up as many guys as possible, out of their prime, in their prime, whatever it may be. But Hollywood Brown back on the field does make a big difference. D-Hop lining up, left side of Mahomes, pass down the middle again and again. It's Marquise Brown. Mahomes wins the race to 100 pass yards. Quarter of the way through the second period. On that gain to 6. Isaiah Pacheco this time to the left of Mahomes. Will escape the backfield. 4-man rush, and Mahomes going to take off by himself up the middle. And he ran through a defender for about 3 yards, as that is Joe Thuney. The lineman going out with a shoulder injury, which is a big loss for Kansas City. They have tried to stay relatively healthy at O-line as long as they could this season. Something that Houston knows all too well. Part of the reason their playoffs began to collapse right here last week. Once again, a bit of a lengthy yard on a 3rd and 1. This time it's Samaje Perine lining up in the backfield. Again, it's Kelce in motion. Mahomes, quick draw, right side. It is caught out of the backfield. It is Perine. And that is plenty of yards for the first down up King Chavert. Kansas City back inside the red zone. Pick it up where they left off at the end of last drive. Trying to Super Bowl rings. I don't know much about his career, to be honest with you. I'm not sure if that's sarcasm or not. Mahomes from under center. Pacheco gets the stretch handoff right side. Good blocking. Could not hit the exterior, though. That is one heck of a tackle made after a short pickup of 4. Keeps the timer moving along. Second down, half dozen yards here. Keep an eye on D-Hop, one-on-one at the top of the screen. Mahomes going back of the end zone. It is caught, threading the needle to his favorite man, Travis Kelce, and Kansas City on the board in the AFC title game. What a dart. There are lasers and there are passes like that. Damar Hamlin inches away from a red zone interception, and Kelce does get the feet down. What a pass. Gonna watch UFL? I might for a little bit. I was a modest watcher of the USFL. I was a Breakers fan for a little bit there. But, I don't know. We'll see if I can get into the UFL, and here we go. Officials want to take another look at this one. Did Kelce maintain possession after he got both of those feet down? It looks like there are 2 toes there, and that should be a catch. Who did he follow through is the question. And the officials decide that he did. And this one is going to stand an excellent touchdown catch for Travis Kelce. One heck of a play there. You know, I was actually thinking about this earlier. I really wish we could change the temperature of games because I don't want it to be snowing, but I also don't want fans to be in short sleeves because that's just not how it's going to be. Then again, Madden doesn't really care about the on-field product, let alone what's in the background, so not too surprised about that. It is what it is there. Kansas City has tied the game at 7 with 6 to go in the second quarter. Turn it over on downs at the 1, force the 3 and out. And 51 yards later, we are all squared away, heading into the home stretch of the opening 20. As the kickoff is back headed towards Buffalo. Their third drive will begin from the final destination of this return, which will be the 27-yard line. So a little bit more room this time for Josh Allen to work with after handing it off twice and throwing it incompletion on his previous drive, but a March led on their first possession, a 5-minute, 11-play, 74-yard touchdown drive, which made a statement here at GEHA Field. Amari Cooper had 3 catches on the opening drive, looking for more of that here. Midway through the second quarter, hand off to James Cook, up the middle he goes, and he is shoved down at the 32-yard line by this Kansas City secondary, which seems to have a different name every single year. They bring in a bunch of new guys, and they just kind of repeat and refresh. No such thing as a rebuild in Kansas City, Missouri. Allen trying to surface an MVP-level performance. Hand off to James Cook up the middle. Drew Tranquil, former Charger, pulls him down after a 1-yard pickup. Still no rushes yet for Josh Allen. Got to imagine they're saving that for a special play. Maybe on a 4th down, or maybe right here on 3rd and 4. Arrowhead is as loud as ever. Allen down the middle, going to quiet the crowd a little bit here with that first down toss to Keon Coleman. Swarmed after a 10-yard pickup. Run after catch secures him a couple extra yards as well. Yeah, just a sleet snow. Yeah, just like a little breezy snow or something like that. Fog would be cool too. Like, I don't know. Weird preferences, I know. James Cook and Amari Cooper make up the backfield again. Cooper goes out to block, and James Cook was patient enough to find the eventual correct gap, which he will take for 5 yards. Got to add ejections. That would also be very entertaining. I want to see that on rare occurrences. That would be quite cool. Fullback Reggie Gilliam is in the game here as Allen from under center. Quickly down the middle finds Keon Coleman. Running the wrong direction, though, so he's only going to gain about 1.5 yards. And another Buffalo 3rd down coming up from inside their own half. I don't think it'd be rigged. I mean, players that are ejection prone should get ejected sometimes. I feel it. Allen this time on 3rd and 3 has as many receivers to his right side. And now Keon Coleman across the face of play. Allen sees man and fires to Coleman. That is collected. Big time catch, and it will be enough for a 1st down. Significant hold on there as the rookie getting some important catches and really big time snaps here in the first half. Yeah, I'd say George Pickens would be a primary target for that. Bills are across midfield once again for the 2nd time on 3 drives as Allen will empty out the backfield. Rush of 4 again, and that time it's inaccurate. Got away from him. Not a lot of pressure, just not a good pass. DK for sure. I would say Mike Evans when he's, matched up against Marshawn Lattimore. OBJ and Josh Norman back in the day, of course. Can't leave that out either. Vontaze Burfict. 2nd and 10 now for Buffalo. Rare miscue from Josh Allen. And so hand that one off to James Cook. Thought about taking a read option. Decided the time was not right. Not quite yet. Adding ice as a weather feature would honestly get me playing again. That would be very cool. Players slipping all over the place. Or like a mud bowl type of thing. There's a lot more chaotic weather than what they give us. might be our final play before the 2-minute warning here in the opening half, 3rd and 7. And a big one at that from the 44. It's Allen. Poised in the pocket. Delivers a check down. Nowhere near the line to gain, though. Cook hangs on for a single yard. And the field goal unit will take their time as we head to the 2-minute warning. All tied up at 7 apiece. As the Bills and Chiefs are duking it out for a spot in Super Bowl 59 in 2 weeks' time. I single-handedly took EA stock down. You're right. That might be very true. See if Bass comes on here, and he will not actually. Wow. And McDermott deciding a 60-yarder might not be the play at Arrowhead. Can get windy here at times, so a punt is the decision, and it's a good one. Down to the 6-yard line, Kansas City backed up in the 2-minute drill offensively. So I'm not mad at that decision from McDermott. You miss a field goal. You risk your opponent going the other way and getting 7. Now they got to go 94 yards if they want that same result, so I'm cool with it if McDermott's cool with it. Mahomes is now the quarterback, backed up with his heels at his goal line, looking to make something out of nothing after an excellent punt. Pass out of the backfield, caught by Kelsey. Good start for Kansas City. Opening play goes to the tight end for a 14-yard pickup, I should say, to the 20. What up, Royal Reacts? Here to see the refs try and beat the Bills. I can't wait for ref ball to actually come into play. On like the final possession or something, a little DPI, we'll see it. Kansas City still taking their time despite that first down being picked up. Both teams seem complacent ahead to halftime as long as nothing crazy happens, although Worthy trying to shake that up a little bit, picks up 7. And still neither team reaching for a timeout. As we hit the final minute of the second quarter, a quick game to say the least so far. What up, Sports Central? Hope the Bills beat the Chiefs. I do as well. See if that'll happen. Still no timeouts taken for either team. Mahomes is in the empty with 30 seconds left in the half, looking for a big one. Going to check it down. First down yardage is secured by Hollywood Brown, and now a timeout taken by Andy Reid. Trying to get maybe into Harrison Butker range, if at all possible. Every one of us is probably affected an NFL score just through the butterfly effect. I mean, yeah, in some way, shape, or form. That is a good point. 2 timeouts in the arsenal of Patrick Mahomes and company. First and 10, screen passes out there to Pacheco. Up the sideline, he flies and will gain 10 on the extension. Out of bounds as well. That'll save a timeout. That is significant. 20 seconds left now in the second quarter. Yeah, maybe you're right, Chili. I mean, you breathe too hard and all of a sudden Tyler Bass's field goal is going wide right. I don't know. Chiefs are able to save a timeout. Nice play there by Pacheco as Mahomes deep down the field he goes, and that will be caught by DeAndre Hopkins down to the 20-yard line. Damar Hamlin in coverage, outmatched by the veteran. And even in his dying embers of his career, still making flashy plays. Longest play from scrimmage for either team so far. Kansas City still has a timeout as well. So a field goal, maybe not what's on their mind. Blitz coming though, that pass in the backfield will be caught for a loss of about a half yard. And now you're thinking field goal. If you're the Chiefs, take a timeout with 11 seconds left. Give an end zone heave or 2 here before a Harrison Butker kick. Very nice 2-minute drill, though, from Mahomes in this offense. Very good 2-minute drill quarterback as well. Samaje Perine checks in this time. Travis Kelce standing upright left side. Pass is going to him on the sideline and out of bounds. Stops the clock with a 6-second remaining. And that's the window of opportunity, which could see Andy Reid run maybe one more play offensively here. What's up, Priscilla? Bills better get the win. Let's see it. And Andy Reid not going to waste any more time. This will be a 25-yard chip shot for Harrison Butker, and Kansas City has their first lead. So a quiet and a quick first half for both of these offenses, 10-7. Take us to Depends what platform you're on, Eagles Pro. PS5. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, might be a little bit different. 4 seconds left, and we will just have one final heave coming up here for Josh Allen. 5-step drop. And one of the best arms in football, deep down the left sideline. Pass is going to be caught, but out of bounds is Curtis Samuel. And we have hit halftime here at Arrowhead. Kansas City on top 10-7. That was definitely on my end. Not even sure what happened there, but yeah, we got a little bit of a buffer. Should be good to go, though. Didn't miss much. If you want to make highlights on PS5, pretty much just got a clip. You got up to an hour. So usually I just set myself a reminder when I'm about at that point. And then Share Factory should be built into your console. What up, Arturo? All good, my friend. Glad to have you joining us here for half number 2. The AFC title game, Kansas City on top by just a field goal. Half number 2 is underway. Kansas City opens up with a football. P. Ryan on the return up to the 26-yard line. All right, we're good, though, yeah? I don't even know what just happened there. Game just kind of froze, and all of a sudden it teleported to Buffalo having the ball. Ah, cool. 31 people in here, by the way. Appreciate you guys all joining me. Drop a like down below if you have not yet already. If you're new to my channel, sims like this all the time, especially in the summer. So drop a subscription. Almost at 3,000. We've been going up and down a lot, but 2.97K. We've been hard stuck here for a little bit. 20 minutes to decide who will join the Washington Commanders in Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. Mahomes, flat-footed, deep down the field he goes, knocked away again by Rasul Douglas. Single-handedly keeping this game alive. 2 pass breakups now. Deep inside of his own territory. Yeah, just re-download Share Factory. A lot better on PS5, I think. Poor Arturo. Don't gotta ask him who he's rooting for here. Mahomes trying to sling that one deep to open up the second half. Unsuccessful. And who is successful, though, in the backfield? Christian Benford with a TFL. Actually, it's A.J. Epinesa. Wow, I'm all over the place today. That is a loss of 3 on the TFL. Who do I think is going to win IRL? I got the Chiefs winning IRL. I don't want it to happen, but I think it will. Kansas City now facing a 3rd and a baker's dozen. 5-man rush for Buffalo. Epinesa giving chase, and Mahomes is going to find an open target, almost intercepted. Not so open there. 2-on-1, and still Kansas City almost fumbled that one away. Fortunate there that a punt is the worst of that world. What up, Noah? What do you think of the Jets signing Glenn? I mean, it's definitely a step in some direction. I just think they're far away from saving, and one person's not going to change it all. Interested to see what's going on right now in the situation with the Buccaneers front office, if you guys have been paying any attention to that. They were going to make that, I forget what his name is, the highest paid offensive coordinator. All of a sudden now looks like he is a done deal in Jacksonville. He won't answer anybody else's phone calls or texts. Saleh was supposed to meet with the Jaguars tomorrow, and all of a sudden he's about to become the DC of San Francisco once again. Very weird offseason right now. And we're not even technically in the offseason. Well, for some teams, I guess we are. Bills' opening drive of the second half begins from the 30 with a handoff to James Cook up the middle, rolling over defender bodies to break 20 yards, rushing up to the 34-yard line. Yeah, Dodgers are looking good for the next season. Might go back-to-back themselves. See if that happens. Wonder how Travis Hunter is going to work when someone creates an NFL rookie roster. Who knows? 2nd and 6 to receivers left and right of Josh Allen, as he will fire off his back foot with first down yardage. It's Amari Cooper. I don't know about much of the Colts defensive coordinator, actually. I don't know much about him. Offseason started in week 7. Amen to that, brother. Yeah, I would say ours probably started in week 4. Very similar. I formation for Buffalo. Allen off the play action. Right sideline pass is going to be secured. A beautiful catch by Keon Coleman. Concentration is key for Keon. Spring training. I can't wait for some spring baseball, man. Looking forward to it. March Madness is around the corner. and all that good stuff in the spring. Cannot wait. Bills are back across the midfield stripe, looking to take back their lead. James Cook lowers his shoulder right into Brian Cook at the 44-yard line. Wait, as in you picked up Lou Anarumo from the Bengals? Surely it's not the same guy. Oh, it is. Wow. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 44. Allen, flat-footed, and he will complete that one to Amari Cooper. Boombox Benny, long time no see. Ready for some Sacramento A's action. Yeah, man, that's going to be very, very weird. It's going to feel different. Yeah, all I can say is prayers to your defense, Royal Reacts. 5 wide for Buffalo. Allen from the empty. On 3rd and 3 might mean a quarterback design run. Haven't seen one of those yet and won't here. Pass down the middle will be secured. First down to James Cook. Big conversion. Yeah, something about the West just losing their 70s and 80s culture, moving their teams all around. The Rams, the Raiders, the Chargers, the A's, even the Supersonics, I guess. Well within Tyler Bass' range now to tie the game. Allen, though, once more, and knows he has to get more against Patrick Mahomes in the postseason. That pass almost intercepted. Beautiful catch there by Kincaid, though, boxing out his defender. And he is able to keep this drive on its front foot. Fun fact, I've actually been to more baseball parks than NFL stadiums. Weird, but very true. Allen now from the 24-yard line. Bunch formation to his left. James Cook exits the backfield to his right. 3-step drop for Allen. Fires that direction. Caught by Cook. Trying to shake off a defender. And he is semi-successful with the 8-yard pickup. Crazy how Oakland lost all 3 major sports teams in short order. Really did. The downfall of the West. Such a shame. Short yardage situation. Just inside the red zone again. Bills are on the front foot offensively. For the first time since the opening drive, handoff to Cook, and he will convert. To the 14 he goes. First down Bills midway through the 3rd quarter. A quick simulation so far. Very, very quick simulation. But nothing going to keep these fans out of the ears of Allen. On 1st and 10, rolling right, throwing on the run, complete. Caught to Kincaid, great block by Cook, and Kincaid's into the end zone for the 2nd Buffalo touchdown. Designed to perfection. Orchestrated beautifully. James Cook leaves the backfield first, goes out to block the downfield safety, and Kincaid untouched and in for 6. Buffalo takes the lead back in the 3rd quarter, seeking their first Super Bowl appearance since their 4th consecutive Super Bowl loss. And now Basson for the extra point. The Bills' lead is up to 4. 14-10, another march and a half from Josh Allen. Doing MVP things in the AFC title game. How about that? What are your guys' in real life predictions for the upcoming conference championship games? Share mine with you real quick if I can go back and find them. I got the Eagles winning 27-23 and the Chiefs winning 28-27. I think both games are going to be down to the wire, though. And Samaje Perine back on the field with a return to the 25-yard line. So still no turnovers in this game. Fluid offense and a little bit of defense here and there. With a couple of forced punts, some near interceptions for both teams. But a very balanced game sees us appropriately within a score in the 2nd half. Just about equal in every category except for points. Buffalo has the 4-point edge as Pacheco gets the handoff down the middle. And the opening of that secondary is just being suffocated by the Bills' linebacking core. Jalen Hurts okay absorbing the Eagles' Chiefs again. Yeah, I think he's going to be all right. I don't think he's 100%, but I'll be honest, they don't need him that bad. They got Saquon. Praise Bills Commanders, but personally see Chiefs Commanders. I like it. 2-yard pickup there for Isaiah Pacheco. You can definitely tell his injury still bothering him, maybe mentally more than physically. As Mahomes completes that one to Xavier Worthy, he is going to be inches short to the 35. Got Commanders winning by 2 scores and Buffalo losing on a missed field goal. 2 scores is kind of crazy. But hey, they took out the number 1 team by 3 scores. Well, I guess it was 2 when it was all said and done, but it's a possibility. This play could prove to be pivotal. Down the stretch, 3rd and inches from the 35. And Mahomes is going to hand off to Pacheco, and I'm not so sure, but the officials are going to give him the first down and let the ref ball commence. Very close spot that time. Point for the Bills because they lost so many Super Bowls that after that, point for the Redskins, of course. I think that's the exact order I'm rooting for as well. By the hair of the pigskin, Kansas City converts, and now Mahomes running for his life, sets his feet down the field, connecting. A huge completion. Would have been about a loss of 12, and instead it's a gain of 8 yards. Who else but the Wizard, Patrick Mahomes? Got to thank Jaden for getting me my head coach a week or 2 early. Heck yeah, Ben Johnson was so adamant about it. And Caleb was not prank called that time. Reps up the Chiefs and Madden. Lord. 8-yard pickup to Marquise Brown. Not so much of a factor here in the second half. Pacheco gets the handoff up the sideline. His best carry goes for a first down across midfield. And Kansas City trying to take their lead right back. What up, Miles Gaming Channel? Glad to have you joining us for this AFC title game. 4th meeting in 5 postseasons between these 2 squads. 2nd time in the AFC title game. Mahomes, of course, 3-0 in all of them. Down the middle, trying to make it 4-0. On his way to a potential touchdown drive to Hollywood Brown. With a 9-yard pickup. Final 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. And a low-scoring affair, which is the opposite of the NFC title game. If you guys missed that, highlights are up. Go check it out once this is all said and done. Short yardage situation again. This time it's Noah Gray in motion. Haven't called his name yet today. Quiet performance in the AFC title game. Pass down the field, and that's why a boisterous tight end in Travis Kelce down to the 20. Started to feel ill just before the AFC title game. Yeah, I've been through that the last couple of weeks, actually. Hasn't been the most pleasing, but you got to deal with it. Deny about the ref thing for sure. He fought for it. Exactly. Kansas City knocking on the doorstep of another lead change here. Late in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Kelce, the motion man, after his first down catch. Mahomes being pressured, standing tall and delivers to DeAndre Hopkins. Another beautiful pass from Patrick Mahomes. Just methodical drives on both sides. I have a feeling this is a lot like what we're going to see in real life. No need to take a risk when both these teams kind of remark each other very well. And this might be our final play of the quarter. Mahomes is going to flip the play, see something he likes in the secondary. Time ticking away here at the end of 3. Snap is away. Mahomes to the back of the end zone, almost picked off by DeMar Hamlin. And it probably should have been. Read the eyes of Mahomes the entire way. And this game nearly flipped on its head with that one. Wow. And so 1 second remains after a near interception. Samaje Perine gets the handoff right side, trying to pick a direction, and he chose wrong. Greg Rousseau with the TFL as we enter the 4th quarter. 14-10 is the score. Who is going to head to the Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans? 4th quarter is underway. 10 minutes to decide a Super Bowl representative from the AFC. Mahomes to the end zone. Will find a man. It is Xavier Worthy, and Kansas City back ahead. Patrick Mahomes in the 4th quarter, a different animal. A demon to some, a hero to a few here in Kansas City. And the Chiefs ahead once more by a field goal after the extra point from Harrison Butker. Well then, have both of their touchdowns been at the beginning of the second and fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken? Oh, no, that's right. They didn't score on the opening drive. Forgot about that. They got shut down, but very close to a similar story twice around now, as that's an 11-play, 75-yard, 4-minute, 37-second drive. You think either of the NFC teams have a real shot at beating the other teams in the AFC? I think they do. I don't see why not. Never an advocate to think that one conference is stronger than the other. Actually, fun fact, it is split right now, 29-29, right down the middle. So this next one is, I guess, going to give one conference bragging rights for a little bit. As the kickoff is underway and Allen back in possession with a return taken from the 5-yard line to the 28, best starting field position off of a kick return all day for the Buffalo Bills. Fourth quarter, Josh Allen versus fourth quarter Patrick Mahomes. We saw a legendary matchup in the 2022 divisional round, which saw the Chiefs go through in overtime in one of the greatest 2-minute drills we have ever seen. And I'm going to go ahead and say it, the greatest 2-minute drill we have ever seen in NFL history. What game would it be without a fourth quarter between the Bills and the Chiefs? And a handoff to James Cook gets the Bills started in the fourth. If the Chiefs three-peat, they will be the greatest dynasty in NFL history. I'm not going to say that yet. Even with a three-peat, I wouldn't say that. Longevity is also important, but that would definitely give him a case for sure. Allen in his X Factor. On 2nd and 5, got a handoff to James Cook, and a great decision. Still on his feet, down to the 43-yard line, a pickup of 10. On his 10th carry, significant rushing yardage. A field goal ties this game. And Bass is quaking in his boots, trying to do anything but repeat last year. Will it happen? Extra tight end in here on 1st and 10. Pass down the middle, zip to Khalil Shakir, recipient of the opening touchdown, with a gain of 5 midway to the line to gain. 31 people in here. Once again, appreciate all you guys joining me. Drop a like if you have not yet already. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. We got one more stream coming up, the Super Bowl, next Monday night. Allen pointing out defenders in the secondary. See something he likes from the empty. And we'll shift to a favorable formation. 4-man rush. Allen, quick steps, and he fires down the middle, caught by Kincaid. Another beautifully delivered pass by Josh Allen. And now this game becomes a battle of time. Will be one of the best to do 4 in a row. Yeah, I would say so. 4 is fair. Under 8 to go now in the fourth quarter. Handoff to Cook, and he is met in the backfield by Derek and Nadi, I believe. And I'm never going to get one of these right. Chris Jones. Overthinking it. Well, there's the big fella. I thought he'd be an X Factor in this game, actually. Or at least a superstar. That's why I didn't think it was Chris Jones at first. Oh, he is. Never mind. Lost the 2 for James Cook. Chris Jones getting some pressure in the backfield that time. Now a handoff to the right sideline, and Cook again is going the wrong direction. Oh, loss of 2. Third and 14 on the horizon. I want to see Brian Cook and James Cook meet in the hole. What would happen then? Third down and a long 14 yards for Josh Allen. Arrowhead is loud and on their feet. Allen from the empty. Sets, fires down the field. Pass is going to be caught. Keon Coleman, another clutch first down catch. This rookie is different today. Got faith in Philly? I can see that too. I could see them winning a bowl. I would feel great for Saquon. Why not see him get a ring? Bills are knocking on the doorstep of another lead change here at Arrowhead. Amari Cooper in motion. Right behind Khalil Shakir. Pass going his direction. Turning around and meeting Drew Tranquill and Nick Bolton at the 15-yard line. Shell get what he's supposed to. That's the thing, though. He has underperformed a lot recently, and they've still got wins. So if he has a really good game, I feel like that team could be either of these two. 7-yard pick up to Amari Cooper. Good third quarter and a better fourth quarter so far as James Cook scoots up for a yard. To the 14-yard line, another third down coming up. Chiefs to go 5-11 without Mahomes for a year? I disagree. This defense could actually take like Mitch Trubisky to the postseason. 10-7 maybe. Huge third down here midway through the fourth quarter. Ray Davis in the backfield gets the handoff, and he has got the first down. Just barely. Ty Johnson actually is the running back. So Buffalo and Kansas City mixing it up with three different rushers. And now here we go. James Cook gets his breather. Checking back in on 1st and 10 from the 11. Josh Allen says, move out of my way, it's my turn. Fires left side, caught by Shakir, fighting to the goal line. 1st and goal to the 1. What's up, the Red Folk? Good to have you joining me for the tail end of this one. Tell you what, divisional games and championship games have fed families. Both of these last couple of weeks have been very, very close. Majority of them, I should say. 1 yard for a fourth quarter lead for the Buffalo offense. Hand off to Gilliam up the middle, and the fullback breaks the plane. Touchdown, Buffalo. They have a lead in the fourth. But they gave Mahomes too much time. A legacy drive from Josh Allen caps it off with a 1 yard handoff to the fullback, Reggie Gilliam. And the Bills' lead is 3 for the moment, about to be 4 with a Tyler Bass extra point, which is very, very important. Never give Pat too much time. Maybe he has too much time, actually. He might leave too much time for Josh Allen. I fear that might be the case. Critical extra point here for Tyler Bass. No time to make a mistake, and he will listen very carefully to those exact words. A 5-minute, 48-second march. That is a heck of a way to take the lead back. No quick drives in this game. No 1, 2, 3 play touchdown drives. Philadelphia had one of those a couple of nights ago on the opening half drive of the third quarter. 74 yards to A.J. Brown. And a 2-point game of games in the NFC title matchup, which saw Washington going through to a Super Bowl with Samaje Perine taken down by Tyler Bass. Look at the little fella step in to make a big-time play. But a good return nonetheless up to the 34-yard line. Mahomes has a short field to work with. Got to have a touchdown. Well, I guess he doesn't have to, but would much prefer that over a field goal, if that is avoidable. Bills have outgained the Chiefs by just 22 total yards, as Mahomes looking to take that lead back as well as the overall lead with a 4-minute fourth quarter drive, starting with a pass that is dropped through the hands of Marquise Brown. That is the first major mistake of this Kansas City offense today. Commanders go watch OT, but if they don't, I guess they'll go for Jaden. Yeah, fair enough. Cannot hate JD5. 2nd and 10 after the Marquise Brown drop. Mahomes down the middle, trusting his receiver to make up for his mistakes. Actually, that's Xavier Worthy, who is yet to make a mistake in this one. Sets up 3rd and 2, up to the 41. Commanders Bills Super Bowl would feed. Two very respectable fan bases and franchises that I'm not seeing a lot of success. I'd love it. America would love it. 3rd and 2, obvious 4-down territory maybe, depending on where this may end up, but it's going to be 4th and 1. D-Hop is shut down just short at the 43. What do you do here? Surely Anderson's got to roll the dice. There isn't any other way. He has to. Something tells me he won't, though. And he will not. Matt Ariza is on for the punt. Andy Reid trusting his historic defense to get the job done, as the former Bill going to boot this one inside the 5-yard line into the end zone for a touchback. Interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? I respect it. Not saying I would have done the same thing, but I respect it. Historic defense. I mean, I feel like they've been playing some of the best defense. When your offense has put up more than 30 points and you have 16 wins, I think it's pretty historic. Josh Allen now with the football and the lead. Under 3 to go in the fourth quarter. The Bills a couple of first downs away from a Super Bowl appearance. That one knocked down at the line by Chris Jones, incomplete. Wow. I reckon that's historic. I mean, that's all within your own context, whatever you want to call it, but I think it's as good as it gets. Not really, but it's pretty good. Allen on 2nd and 10. Got to keep the ball in his hands, working it down the middle, knocked away by Nick Bolton, incomplete, back-to-back clock stoppers. And it's 3rd down. Doing every touchdown for Denver right now. Just realized that Denver had 2 safeties in week 1. Really? Against who? The Raiders? Back-to-back incompletions, and that sets up a 3rd and 10. Allen, pocket collapsing, down the field he goes, wide open in stride. Keon Coleman pulling away, 20, 15, and down at the 15-yard line, a big-time catch and run, and my voice is shot. Play the game and perhaps the Super Bowl clincher for the Buffalo Bills. Allen finds his rookie receiver wide open. What up, Facts About Movies? And there's the voice crack you guys have missed oh so dearly. I'm pushing 20, by the way. Aye. Bills do not have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. Would be surprised if they did, actually. And they will not. So already in Bass's range with 2 to go on 1st and 10. What up, Flash Gordon? Surely they can't now. It might happen. Kansas City still has all 3 timeouts after the 2-minute warning. Hand off to James Cook. Going to rush up the middle. 7-yard pickup on 1st and 10. On correct predictions for the actual playoffs, good question. Very inconsistent, I feel like. I don't know. Voice crack makes it better? I mean, yeah. To some, I suppose. Make sure you guys point that out in the highlight video. Chiefs down to 2 timeouts now, 2nd and 3. Hand off to Cook up the middle, and he has got the first down, fighting for the end zone. Now pushed backwards, but giving forward progress to the 2. And that should just about do it. Got to go in 2 minutes. Well, that sounds very, very good. Looks like you might be correct. Chiefs down to their final timeout. A touchdown here might put this game to bed. Handoff to James Cook, and Chris Jones saves a touchdown. What up, Charles Thomas? It was like a replay of the 1992 Super Bowl. That is 26 matchup, Bills and Washington. I'm telling you, that would feed. I need to see it. It's got to happen. I feel like all of America is rooting for it, too. At least one of those 2 teams have to make it. No choice. 2nd to go from the 4, snap from the right hash, hand off to James Cook, and he will walk into the end zone. The Bills have a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And with no timeouts remaining, it is looking bleak for the defending back-to-back Super Bowl champions. That might just be the dagger. Minute 46 to go. They'd have to have an onside kick. But if there's a team that can do it, I don't know. Extra point for Bass is up, and it is good. What a drive from Josh Allen. It was 3rd and 10 with 2:46 on the clock. Looked like Kansas City would surely get the football back, and then Keon Coleman breaks free for the biggest gain of the game. James Cook puts the game on ice with a touchdown run. 106 seconds separate Buffalo from a Super Bowl appearance, trying to exercise some demons from long, long ago. What up, Rose? Hope this happens IRL. Of course, everybody going to be rooting for something like that. No doubt about it. Samaje Perine on the return. Out to the 21, taking precious time with him on another poor return. Mahomes now with a minute 42, needs 11 points, which to say is a miracle would be an understatement. What up, Joshua? Madden 25-2W. And thanks for dropping by, Boombox Mini. Appreciate it. See you Monday night. Ever seen Eagles mic'd up with the yellow subtitles? Either by. I have not either. Kansas City out of timeouts with a minute 42. In regulation, Mahomes trying to lead a miracle couple of drives here. Good start to Worthy out of bounds at the 33. Clock is stopped for the moment. Buffalo going to defend the sidelines with their life. Time is the biggest factor remaining in this one. Got it for Christmas. Hey, now. Probably got it cheap, too. Worthy been the most reliable receiver today for Kansas City. Drop earlier by Hollywood Brown. Coming back to bite this offense, which has still been underperforming, is Noah Gray taken down in bounds. That is going to cost them precious time on a 6-yard pickup. Pick six while we're at it. That would be the nail in the coffin. I'd love to see it. Nicholas Morrow, of course, the GOAT. No huddle here for Kansas City. 2nd and 4 for Mahomes. Down the middle, low, and that is incomplete. Probably actually benefits Kansas City in the long run. Would have been a gain of about 3 to DeAndre Hopkins. Instead, 3rd and 4 coming up with a minute 08. I think he got just enough time for a J.C. Horn pick six. It's got to happen, right? Pacheco to the right side of Mahomes on 3rd and 4. And now going to switch out wide left. Got to have a first down in the next couple of plays, preferably out of bounds, as Mahomes going to throw on the run, deep down the field, one-on-one coverage, incomplete. Kansas City asking for a flag. They will not get it. And it's 4th down. Damar Hamlin in coverage. What up, Border Worlds? What a glorious sight to see. Glad to have you back in here, my friend. Could be the final play of the Kansas City season right here. This time they will be forced to go for it on 4th and 4 to keep the slimmest of slim chances alive at Arrowhead. Pass down the middle, caught by Worthy, breaking free. He's got the first down to the 42. No way they didn't get the call. That's what I'm saying. Can't believe it. Especially with Tolbert doing the game, right? His favorite team, the Kansas City Chiefs. No doubt about it. Less than 40 seconds left now. Mahomes in the no huddle. Kelsey in motion. They simply do not have the time for motion offense right now. Mahomes back it up. Down the middle he goes. Pass is caught. Short of the line to gain, and a miserable decision will cost them even more time. And that is about to do it. Time ticking away. Final 10 seconds as this game is about to go down in history. Kelsey's in motion one final time. Snap is not going to be gotten off, and that is going to do it. The Buffalo Bills are heading back to the Super Bowl, and we have a rematch of Super Bowl 26 from the 1992 Super Bowl win for the Washington, at the time, Redskins. The Bills pull off the upset at Arrowhead, 28-17, the final. And that is championship weekend in the books. Another great game down to the final couple of snaps. Beautiful quarterback play, almost identical stat lines between the two. But it's the Bills defense that ends up winning this one when it's all said and done. Glad to have you guys joining me today. Highlights for this will be out tomorrow. If you have not checked out the NFC title game highlights, those should be posted under the videos tab. So appreciate you guys joining me today. Look out for the Super Bowl on Monday night. Highlights for that will be posted on Tuesday. Of course, 15-minute quarters got to go out with a bang to end the streaming season. So once again, appreciate you guys joining me, and we will see you on